Hi, I'm Rick Jones. I'm seated in front of a Kohler Campbell Baby Grand 5'1", built in 1997. We're asking only $6,898. That's all you need to spend to get the lessons going, and you will certainly excel at the piano playing this. It has the advanced middle functioning sostenuto pedal. It's not a fake, it's the real deal. It's made by Samick Corporation. If you do your homework, S-A-M-I-C-K, it's a really powerful company. They make good products in Korea. And this has a polished ebony finish with the matching factory bench. Right next to this video, to the right of the video, there's a little blue button. Click for the slideshow, click that, and you can scroll through the pictures as you're watching this video at the same time. So let's give it a touch and tone analysis for the piano teachers and students out there. We'll rate the tone 1 to 10 and the touch 1 to 10, okay? This is my first time sitting down to it. Edgar, our technician, just finished it. Wonderful, perfect touch and tone. From a touch, I would give it a 5. It's right in the middle. 1 would be extremely heavy. 10 would be really heavy, and a 1 would be really light touch. As far as tone, I'd give it a 5. 1 would be extremely mellow, and a 10 would be very bright, like ice picks going through your head, kind of bright. I'd put it at 5. It's neutral with both touch and tone. It has a functioning middle sostenuto pedal, there's not much use for it. There are some pieces that require it, and some piano teachers insist on a functioning middle sostenuto pedal. And the way that works is you press a note and then you press the pedal afterwards. Any note or a bunch of chords. Still hear the chord afterwards. So for advanced students, it would be perfect for you. And look at the price. Even if you're a beginner, you sit down to this, and after a couple months you quit taking the piano lessons. You can't blame it on the piano. This should inspire you. It should really make you or your children really want to play more. And then, as you get your chops down and start playing, a lot of people will come in. We've been doing this 45 years. They'll come back 2 or 3 years or 4 years later, and they've got a big, room. They're not in a small, tiny apartment, although this would fit in a nice condo or a corner. But they want more sound, and the teacher's trying to get them into a bigger grand. So they come in to buy a 6-foot Yamaha or something else. You can apply the full amount. It's 100% lifetime trade-in. We've had that policy in writing for 45 years. So you can trade in as often as you want. All right, if you're within a very liberal 100-mile radius of the Washington Capitol Beltway here in DC, and we're in Beltsville, Maryland, a suburb of Washington, DC. If you're within that range or a little over that range, we'll deliver for free, okay? But if you're watching this video from Ohio or Texas, where we deliver to Seattle, Washington. That's about it. As far away from Beltsville, Maryland as you can get. And to prove it, just go to our testimonial page up at the top, hit the testimonial button. We have pianos, many pianos in all of the lower 48 states. And to prove it, go to that and start reading the unsolicited. There's probably close to 500 unsolicited thank you letters from all over the country. So you can even search by your state. So you live in Connecticut, you live in anywhere in New England or in the South, Louisiana, type in Nebraska, type in Arizona, type in your state, North Dakota. Start reading all the thank you letters, especially Washington State. I'm thrilled when I get, we have people in California, but Washington State, we have a lot of customers. Must not be a lot of really good choices up there, maybe. But the piano is absolutely like new. Anybody walking your house would think this is new. It's all you need. It's 20 times better than my first piano. And I was inspired to pay on some really junky old Wurlitzer Spinet. That's all my parents could get. Actually, it was free. It was a donation piano because my parents didn't have a lot of money. And it was this nastiest, had a really light touch, very brittle sound, very bright because the hammers were worn out from being played so much. And that's what my brother and I learned on. If we can learn on that, this is light years ahead of what I had. This should inspire you, not only because it's beautiful and picture it in your home when you're looking at the slideshow, but what it's going to do for you and your soul to sit down and play a piano like this. You never need to trade it in. So there's several ways you can go about this. You can come in and see us. We're open 7 days a week. You don't need an appointment. We're only 1 mile from the Washington Capitol Beltway. Just GPS Rick Jones Pianist from any navigation device. You won't have any problem finding us at all. Second would be to call us with any questions about it. Compare it to other ones. We have headsets. We can walk around and play all the pianos for you. We'll spend hours for you if we need to help you pick out the right piano. Third way is you love it. You've seen enough. You just drag it into the shopping cart, and you're not within the 100-mile radius, even if you are. But the way to find out what the shipping cost is going to be is just put it into the shopping cart. You're not obligated at that point. We're not asking for credit card information. But you can see a list at a pop-up screen of the exact fixed cost of getting this in your home by professional piano movers. We have a nationwide network of piano movers. We have a nationwide directory network of piano technicians that will service this piano. It comes with a 10-year warranty, first tuning free. We tune it within 24 hours prior to departure. You have up to 6 months to let it settle in and go out of tune and acclimate to your home. And that gives us plenty of time, 6 months, to find technicians that live within a 25 or 50-mile radius of your zip code. Any of the technicians you call will come in and they'll verify the piano's action's been regulated, meaning we've checked it over, made all the adjustments to make it play well. They can tell by just looking at it that we've worked on it. And that's what a lot of these testimonial letters, we're one of the rare breed out there that still have a full functioning piano rebuilding shop. We take Steinways. Look at some of the Steinways. Go to the Steinway gallery. We take these pianos that are so old they were delivered by a horse, and we put a 10-year warranty on them, twice that of a new Steinway, for a fraction of the price of new, with all new parts in them. And they're glorious. They're beautiful instruments. I'd say most of the Steinways we get an average anywhere from 1920 to 1970, but we get them newer and older than that. But this is all you need to get going, with the idea later that you can trade up for any time you want. Each time you trade in, if you're within that very liberal 100-mile radius of free delivery, there's no removal fee, no delivery charge. You're waving goodbye to the one piano as the other one's coming in. And you can trade in out as often as you want. One of my employees has traded in 3 times. The other one has traded in 2 times. You can do it too. It's in writing. It's only our warranty is only 4 sentences long. If you go and ask for a new piano, go to the new piano dealer and look up their warranty from the factory. It's a joke, in my opinion. It's like they even call it a limited warranty, in fine print, double-sided. All the things they're not going to guarantee. That's why they call it a limited warranty. My warranty, a 10-year-old child can figure out and tell you what it means. It's 4 sentences long because I wrote it. It doesn't have any lawyers speak in it. And that's why people come from all over the country to buy here. It's not, it's a destination location. They're not coming here for the glitz, because it's not glitzy. There's no champagne and fancy carpet and chandeliers and crumpets. It's just pianos in a warehouse that have been worked on, and they're a fraction of the price of new with a better warranty. So this is a perfect example of what you can have in your home to inspire you to get to that next level of piano playing. Hope we do business. Thanks.